Hello, I want to welcome you to the 6th class in the song scoring edition or in the song scoring series, and I hope you've been having a wonderful time in the first 5 classes. In this 6th class, I want to push it a little further by taking you to what we call triads. And triads, which simply means is made up of 3 notes, help us in scoring of songs. Now, how does it work when you have the soprano part, the alto part, and the tenor part? If you remember what we talked about in the 4th class and in the 3rd class, I explained what melody is and what harmony is. Peradventure you can't remember, I want you to go back to those classes and listen to my explanation on melody and harmony. I did also say that we have the soprano melody, we have the alto melody, and we have the tenor melody. The soprano being the highest part, followed by the alto part, and then the tenor part. Now let me push it a little more today by explaining how these 3 melodies make up our harmonies in song scoring. Right here on the board, we have what we call the triads. Now, we have, using the solfege today to explain, like I said, we have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, and ti to do. And I hope you still remember how we sang this through to the end. Do. So I'm going to sing this. It goes do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I hope you remember it. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Now, how does triad work? That is what I need to explain so that we understand how we can score a song, the soprano part, the alto part, and the tenor part. Yeah. Triads work in thirds. That's the first thing I need you to understand. What do I mean in thirds? If we have do as the first, re as the second, the third becomes mi, the fourth becomes fa, the fifth becomes sol, the sixth becomes la, and we have ti as the 7th, and we have do as the 8th, which is also 1, right? Okay, now it works in thirds. So if I have do, I want to form the chord of do. It has to be do the first, the 3rd, and the 5th. And that is what we have up here, do, mi, and so. So it works in third, first, 3rd, and 5th. With that, I hope you'll be able to do the second. Now the second also works in third. So it becomes re, a 3rd of re, and the 5th of re, which is re, fa, and la. The 3rd, the same thing, it works in third. The 3rd and the 5th. So it becomes mi, so, and ti. From that, I hope you now understand how we got do, mi, so, how we got re, fa, la, how we got mi, so, ti. And we get to this point. So this is what we call working in triads. And once you understand how the triads work, then you are able to score a song. Let me push it a little further to explain how it works with the soprano, the alto, and the tenor. But for you to do this, I need you to follow me on to my YouTube page. See ya.